had 4 collapsed lungs. I had MRSA. I had sepsis. I had kidney failure. I was put on dialysis for 24-hour dialysis. I was on life support where every time they moved me, my blood pressure would crash 4 different times. And they put me on pressors, which that was what compromised my extremities, because it forces the blood to your vital organs and compromises your extremities. And they were more interested in saving my life than saving my fingers and toes. I think they made a really good choice. Hi, everybody. My name's Gregg Garfield. I was patient 0 at St. Joe's Hospital, and I'm here to tell you my story. We do an annual guys ski trip to Europe. This particular trip was at Val Gardena, Italy, and it was on February 20th. We flew into Munich and spent the night in Munich. Drivers picked us up and took us into Val Gardena. Right when we got there, ended up getting a phone call from AJ, my now fiance, and basically said, "Are you aware of this thing called the coronavirus?" And we had no idea what this was all about. And so she said, it's in northern Italy. Where are you? We said, northern Italy. And 3 days into skiing, I ended up getting flu-like symptoms. And I was with 13 guys. All 13 guys got it. So we landed in LA, immediately quarantined myself back at home. I reached out to AJ. I didn't see her at all. This was on March 1st. On March 4th, I was so distraught by not being able to breathe. I was talking to a buddy of mine who ended up getting a mutual friend of ours that's a doctor on the phone. I was fighting not to go to the hospital. And we called the ambulance at about 5 o'clock in the morning on the 5th, checked into the hospital. I was intubated on the 7th, 2 days later. And I spent 64 days in the hospital, 31 days on a ventilator, and given a 1% chance of survival. I had everything under the sun thrown at me. This was early in March, and they didn't really know anything about COVID, what the pros, what the cons were. They put me on low doses of anticoagulants, and that was really what the cause of my fingers turning black, with compromising the blood flow to my extremities. And then 31 days into this, I started coming out of it. I wasn't able to walk. I wasn't able to chew. I wasn't able to swallow. I had so many things thrown at me that it was really a scary, scary situation. Most people that had it like I did, unfortunately, aren't here today. I've been a homeowner here in Mammoth for just close to 20 years. Mammoth Mountain's been really near and dear to my heart. In fact, they're a family. The simplest of things that we can do is wear a mask, stay socially distant, and we have a stay-at-home order now. So take that seriously. Get in front of this thing. We can all get past it. The vaccine's here. That's phenomenal. But we need to take our responsibility as an individual. This is not a political thing. I don't care if you're left, you're right, you're dead center. It's like, this is the choice of hurting somebody else is not a choice. If we all just take on the responsibility of doing what it takes, what they have dictated. Yes, in the beginning, they said it's not necessary to wear a mask. They have learned it is. So just do what needs to be done. And yes, be scared of this. I'm fortunate enough that Friday was the first day, getting emotional, I got back on skis, which is amazing. But there are other people that are there's individuals that are sitting at their table having holiday dinner, and an empty chair is sitting across from them. And that person didn't make it through COVID. That's something that's going to run their life. Don't be that person. Don't be that family. Do what it takes to make a difference and just wear a mask, stay socially distant, and do what it takes to get ahead of this thing. We're in the final stretch.